And let us look at Liverpool. They are closing in on £120 million deal for Bradley Barcola. And we are also learning that should Barcola come in, then that should mean that the end for that is Cody Gakpo, because Tottenham are also very much interested in Cody Gakpo. But first, Bradley Barcola, what is he bringing on board to that is Liverpool? Is he going to slot in the left position? Because when you talk about left position, you have Ngomoha, who is also playing there as
Yeah,
well. Yes, and if
yeah,
Cody Gakpo
that
doesn't
young
leave,
chap.
exactly, if Cody Gakpo doesn't leave, then also he's also playing from that left position. So we have about three players occupying that left, hand position. I mean, where will he be fitting in, or as a coach, would you want to push him on the right hand side?
Well, what he brings on board is speed, but
Okay.
I'm not a fan of his finishing. Yes,
Mm.
he's very fast. He
Okay.
gets into very good spaces, gets himself into very good position,
Mm.
but he's very wasteful, right?
Okay.
And if I look at the price that Liverpool are buying for this player, I think they are making the same mistakes they
Mm-hmm.
did last season. Liverpool of
With this,
old was, yes,
mm,
Liverpool of old was the team that will go and then bring some average player and money,
unknown player,
and then will
yes.
come and will become a hit. Will bring a
Yes.
Firmino and
Mm.
then will come and will become a hit,
Mm.
right? But this time, it looks like they are just chasing flashy things. That they are chasing maybe expensive players.
Mm.
So I don't know what is happening with their recruitment, but I'm
Okay.
not so impressed with them. And I'm hoping that Aurelia will try and then change things. But with the Bakula signing, I'm like, okay, why are you paying all this amount for this guy,
Mm.
right? He's won the Champions League with PSG, but we
Yeah.
know ever since Luis Enrique came to PSG is more like a
Mhm.
team, a complete team than individual players, right?
Mm.
So if I look at the value that he's bringing on board and the price, of course, the market is already going nuts based on what teams like Chelsea are paying for players. But I think this is not a signing that is looking like a Liverpool signing.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think the Liverpool scouts should do better. They can go in there, get players, decent, go to Germany, bring
Mm.
in players, they come do the job, and then you can even
But
sell
they
them
brought on
for
Florian Wirtz.
for
They brought on Florian Wirtz, and up until now, he's not really hitting the ground running. If you're talking about German players, there is one over there
no,
already.
I just made that for
Example. Okay.
an example, yeah.
Okay.
But I think that that this way of Liverpool just going splashing money and then bringing in expensive players and who come in and then they are not able to uh prove their worth. It's
Mm.
not it's not Liverpool like, right?
Okay.
The way they brought in money, the way they brought in Firmino,
Chameleon.
the way
Mm.
they brought in Diaz,
Mm.
right? And then all these players, even Van Dijk. See how they scouted
Yes.
him and then brought him
Yes.
from Southampton. Like as at that point, he was almost like a nobody. But now
Exactly.
we always consider
And
him as one of the best defenders.
Even Salah
Yeah,
from
even
Roma. I mean,
Salah
very
from
quiet,
Roma,
5 deal.
it was
Yes.
as if Salah was not. It was
Sure.
a very quiet transfer.
Sure.
But now it's like they are just bringing in players based on the price,
Mm.
and it's not working. So let's see whether this one is going to work. But this signing doesn't shake any of the teams. I don't think
Mm.
it changes the dynamics that
Are you
much,
sure about
right?
that?
Especially
Because
no, 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 no.
it was my next question I was about to ask, whether it makes
Especially
Liverpool the real deal.
no, no, it doesn't make
Okay.
them. Especially him coming from France. We all know how when these players come from these lesser known
Mm.
leagues, they
Mm.
have to readjust and
Okay.
then adjust to the intensity of the Premier League. And it looks like most of the time they need more than just a season to be able
Mm.
to flow into it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking at, and I don't think that this is going to change anything. I think
Mm.
if Liverpool are going to compete for the league, it is going to be by sheer coaching and technical expertise of their manager, not because of the players that they have.
Mm.
Because they have enough decent players,
Yeah.
but if you look at the campaign they mounted last season and how they've started even this season, because I watched the match against Newcastle and Newcastle really had them on the ropes. Newcastle should
Mm.
have won that game. It took
Mm.
a last minute penalty for them to be able to equalize. So they are also looking a bit shaky, right?
Mm. So, I mean, let me ask you, let's quickly move straight to Spain. And let me ask you that if you are Julian Alvarez, what should be in your mind right now? What will be going through your mind? Because you know very well that Atletico Madrid saying that, look, we are not going to sell you to the club that you want to play for, that is Barcelona. And they've made it categorically clear that never, never are we going to sell to Barcelona. Barcelona have also stated their interest, that Juan Laporta stated his interest that they badly need a boy. They need him. The boy also want to play for Barcelona. But 2 days now, he's not even trained with Atletico Madrid. If you were to be Alvarez, would you want to say, okay, you are considering coming back? Because the report that we're also picking is that what I was injury, yeah, that the player is injured and all that.
Oh, of course, that's PR. That's PR. That's PR for you. So they're always going to say that he's injured, and then they'll try and sort out the
Yeah.
transfer issues at the back end until it's done. If he has three choices,
Okay.
this is the three choices that I see for him. First one, I don't think that's going to be the likely happening at the end of the saga. It
Okay.
is suck it up. You have 4 years still remaining on your contract,
Yeah.
and then play for Atletico. Try and then get back on the good books of the fans. I mean, fans can forgive you once you start banging in the goals.
Exactly.
You put in the hard work. When they see it, they will forgive you, and then they'll now start supporting you. So that's the first option. Either you just say, "Hey, I made a mistake, but I want to honor my contract," and then once you play at least another season, you make a proper agreement behind the scenes of where you want to go. At that point, you expect that all parties will come into agreement. So that's option one. Option two, go to Arsenal. Arsenal wanted him, and Arsenal are ready to trade Gabriel Jesus or even Jokeres for him. That deal is feasible as it stands now.
He's saying through his agents that he doesn't want to come to England again. I just don't know.
Yeah, I understand that. I know these South American players, because of the weather, because of the English lifestyle and then all that, the language, because most of them, even though they try to speak English, Spanish is more easier for them, right?
Exactly.
So I know that by default, most of them don't like to come to England. But looking at what is currently happening, I think that Arsenal is a good choice. Go there, and then this time don't sign an 8-year deal. Sign, let's say, a 3-year deal or something. Have some crosses in there where maybe after 1 season, 2 seasons, and if you want to go to your Barcelona, I don't think Arsenal will stand in your way if you want to go to Barcelona.
So he can use Arsenal as a decoy.
As a decoy. Yes. Yes. So that's option two.
Okay.
The third option is go to Saudi Arabia. Because this thing is all about business. They have the money. Atletico will always take the money. Just that they don't want it from Barcelona.
Exactly.
And in fact, the truth is that all the deals Barcelona have been doing in recent purchases, they are not paying all the money upfront. So I'm sure that's even part of it. Barcelona, we all know the state of their financial situation. Barcelona, your friend, their players will free them, will free players, Woniska. Woniska. And now they've just been forced to buy Rodri, so we know they don't have money. So go to Saudi Arabia for 1 year and then come back, just like all the other players have done. N'Golo Kante has come back. Some of the other players have come back. So these are the three options for him. In the next 5 years, he needs to pick one.
He's listening. I hope he's listening to you. I mean, these are brilliant options.
To him.
Oh my God! So that is on Julian Alvarez. But